Hello all. Today we will be seeing mathematics in cryptography, that is very basic in cryptography and network security. So oftenly in cryptography you will hear the term GCD, greatest common divisor of two positive integers. Two positive integers may have many divisors that are in common, but only one greatest common divisor. So here we have example of to finding GCD of 140 and 12, and here we can see this are common divisors and 4 is the GCD, that is the greatest common divisor of all. Now these are small numbers, so you may find it easy to find the greatest common divisors. But what if the numbers are big? So for that reason, we have Euclidean algorithm to find GCD. So Euclidean algorithm is based on the two facts. That is GCD of a comma 0 is always a, and GCD of a comma b is GCD of b comma r. R is the remainder, what we get when we divide a by b. So we will better understand the Euclidean algorithm to find GCD with an example. So we will take an example. Let us see Euclidean algorithm to find GCD. So here we have a question to find GCD of 2740 and 1760. This we have to find. So this is A and this is B. So we find the GCD using these columns. So here we have to write the quotient. Here we have to find the remainder. This is A and this is B. So we have taken R1 and R2. So we have to divide this term by this term, find the remainder, find the quotient, and at the end we will find the GCD. So let's do it. So divide 2740 by 1760. Whatever answer we get, so to the left side of the decimal point is the quotient. So 1 is the quotient. So we subtract 1 from the answer, and whatever remaining terms we get, we multiply it with the b. So multiplied by 1760. So here you can see, and this what we get is the remainder. Now what we have to do is, this term shifts here and this term shifts here. So our next A term is 1760 and B term is 980. Again we have to do the same thing. 1760 divided by 980. So see, here we can do it, and the terms to the left, that is 1, this is our quotient. So minus 1 and multiplied by 980. So this we get as our remainder. So we have to follow the process same way and find the GCD. Here we get GCD following the same process. So our GCD is 20. You can pause the video and try to solve by yourself. Now let us see extended Euclidean algorithm. So in extended Euclidean algorithm, when two integers are given a and b, and we sometimes need to find integers s and t such that s into a plus t into b is equal to GCD of a comma b. That means in extended Euclidean algorithm also we get GCD as well as we get s and t. So to find s and t there are two equations. that we need to use while calculation. So S is equal to S1 minus Q into S2 and T is equal to T1 minus Q into T2. So here Q is quotient. So now let us see with an example how this algorithm works. So now here we have made columns like Q, R1, R2, R. This part was the same as Euclidean algorithm and this part is additional in extended Euclidean algorithm. So this is S1, S2, T1, T2, S and T. So this side procedure is same as we saw in Euclidean algorithm. So here we have A and B, 8, 8, 8 and B is 54. Also initially we keep S1 as 1 and S2 as 0 and T1 as 0 and T2 as 1. So now let's start the procedure. Here we do 888 divided by 54. We get 16 point something. So 16 is our quotient. Subtract 16 and whatever we get multiply it with B, that is 54. We get 24. Again next, this comes here, this comes here. So 54, 24. Again 54 divided by 24 is equal to 2.25. So subtract by 2. 2 is our quotient and the answer multiplied by 24. We get 6. Again this here and this here. So now we got our GCD and now we'll check how to find S and T. So initialize here with 1 and 0, T1 0 and 1. So now we have to find S. So as we have the formula here, so put S1 is 1 minus our quotient is 16, so 16 into S2 is 0, so we get 1. Similarly, we calculate for T. So T1 is 0 minus quotient, that is 16 into 1. So we get answer as minus 16. Then next step we again do like this. So this term comes here, this term comes here. Similarly, this term comes here, this term comes here. So here we get 0, here we get 1. Again T1 we get 1 and T2 is minus 16. So again let's calculate. So here S1 is 0 minus the next quotient is 2 into 1. So we get minus 2. So here S is minus 2. Again this term shifts here, this term shifts here. So we get S1 as 1, S2 as minus 2. Again we'll calculate T. So 1 minus quotient is 2 into minus 16. So we get 33. So again now this term shifts here, this term shifts here. So we get minus 16 and 33. So similarly, after calculating, we reach the ends. So here this S1 we get, that is our S, and here we get T1, that is our T. So we can put these in the equation above and also check. So let's see. So you can use the above equation. So use minus 2 into a, that is 888, plus t, that is 33, into b, that is 54. So answer we get is 6. So thus we satisfy this equation. You can pause the video and try solving yourself.